Well, I'm so pleased to welcome Mary Doyle as the newest member of the Federal Labor Caucus. Mary Doyle's compassion, dignity and just common decency really shone through during the campaign. She wants to make a difference as the local member for Aston, and I'm absolutely certain that Mary Doyle will. This is very much a proud moment. Mary Doyle will concentrate on delivering for her local community, on being a strong advocate and representative for the people of the outer eastern suburbs of Melbourne. And as a member of the government, she will be able to make a difference each and every day. So I very much look forward to welcoming Mary on Budget Day when she is sworn in. We should recognise the historic achievement that Mary has done, being the first candidate from a government party to win a seat off the opposition in over 100 years. And that is a great credit to her and to her campaign team, and I want to thank all the volunteers from the Labor Party who worked so hard to achieve this result yesterday. In May last year, the people of Australia voted for a better future. They voted for change. They voted for action on climate change. They voted for action on cheaper childcare, on cheaper medicines. They voted to get wages moving again, and they voted to deal with housing affordability. An economy that works for people and not the other way around. They also voted for constitutional recognition of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Since last May, we have concentrated on getting things done, delivering on the commitments that we took to the Australian people and working with them. We wanted to, as I said when I became Labor leader, move beyond conflict. Australians have conflict fatigue. They want things to get done. And that's what we've been able to achieve through the National Parliament. Just last week, we passed legislation for the National Reconstruction Fund. That's about jobs for manufacturing in our outer suburbs and in our regions. We were enabled to pass the legislation on the safeguard mechanism, making sure that we can deliver on the commitments that we need on climate change to take up the opportunity that is there to create jobs as our economy transitions, as is happening right around the world. On Saturday in Rowville and Montana and Bayswater, people voted to support this positive agenda. They voted for fairness. They voted for a government that gets things done and is interested in them and their issues. After 10 years of being part of the problem, Peter Dutton now fails to be a part of the solution. And yesterday, I think when I watched last night Peter Dutton's press conference after Mary's victory speech, I thought it was a moment of honesty from Peter Dutton when he said out loud what we have seen played out over the 1 year since he became leader of the Liberal Party. He said that his priority was just keeping the Liberal Party together. Well, Australians don't want any major party that's focused on themselves and on their internals. What they want is a government and an alternative government that's focused on their needs, on their issues, on their lives and improving them. Peter Dutton isn't doing that because he is focused just on his internals, in his own words. That's why he's just saying no to everything and not being a part of any solution. He's become an observer of Australian politics rather than a participant. He said no to manufacturing jobs. He said no to our plan for more social and affordable housing. He has said no to getting wages moving again. He has said no to renewable energy and climate change action. On the voice to Parliament and constitutional recognition, he's not playing a constructive role, and everyone can see what is being played out there. Australians deserve better. And last night, just as he is saying no to all the policies that are being put forward, Australians said no to him, and the people of Aston said no to him. In uncertain times, the people of Aston have put their faith in our government, and I thank them so sincerely. I'm very humbled by the result that was achieved yesterday. We will never take the people of Aston or the people of Australia for granted. We'll work each and every day to look after them, to look after their families, and importantly, to look after their future. We'll deal with the immediate issues that are thrown up at us, like the impact of the invasion of Ukraine by Russia and that ongoing issues that has been caused. But we'll also always have our eye on how do we create a better Australia in the future by dealing with climate change, dealing with skills shortages, dealing with that through one of the visits I had here in Aston with Mary was to the local TAFE, 180,000 fee-free TAFE places, one of the policies that really cut through in this by-election. So I think that this campaign was an extraordinary one, and Mary's an extraordinary individual. I've got to know Mary in recent times and then before when she was the candidate for Aston. As I say, I think last night just her decency shone through in her victory speech. No hubris, just a sense of dedication to serving this electorate and this local.
The Prime Minister there with Mary Doyle, the incoming member for Aston.